Population growth has become a subject of great concern in today's world, as the size and composition of population affect various aspects of social, economic, and political life. Among the various theories that attempt to explain population growth, the Marxist theory tried to provide a comprehensive understanding of this phenomenon. Developed by Karl Marx, a renowned philosopher, economist, and sociologist, the Marxist theory of population growth suggests that population dynamics are intrinsically linked to the broader social and economic structure of a society. It represents a distinctive perspective on the dynamics of population growth and its relationship with capitalism. Rooted in the broader framework of historical materialism, this theory seeks to elucidate how economic structures, particularly capitalism, influences population trend and vice versa. Marxian population theory offers a unique lens to examine the complex interplay between socio-economic factors and demography. It is important to note that Marx did not give any direct theory. Rather, he gave some ideas about population growth while postulating his general theory of communism and scientific interpretation of history. Karl Marx formulated his ideas during the 19th century, a period characterized by profound economic and social transformations. The Industrial Revolution was in full swing, with the rapid growth of factories, urbanization, and the emergence of a capitalist mode of production. These changes brought about significant shifts in the labor market, social relations, and the structure of society, providing a fertile ground for the development of Marxian thought. Central to the Marxian population theory, it is the notion that capitalism influences the reproduction of labor power. Under capitalism, labor is commodified, and the workers are compelled to reproduce themselves as a workforce to sustain the system. This implies that the capitalist mode of production has a direct impact on family structures, fertility rates, and the allocation of resources within households. This theory remarks that class struggle and poverty are the main driving forces of rapid population growth among the poor. According to Marx, in the capitalist mode of economy, there are two classes. The first is the ruling class that controls all the means of production, and the second is the much larger working class that enables these means by selling their labor power in return for wages. The ruling class earns profit by exploiting the workers, as they are underpaid in the form of wage. The profit earned by ruling class is called surplus profit. Surplus value is the positive difference between the exchange value and the subsistence value. The profit earned by the rich led to the process of capital accumulation. In consequence to this, the poor workers get even poorer and try to accumulate labor, the only commodity they possess, for rapid population growth in the hope of increasing their family income. The population of the poor grows at a faster pace as compared to the rich and ultra-rich, but in small proportion. The supply of labor increases much faster than the opportunity of employment. This surplus population becomes an industrial reserve army of unemployed and underemployed hands. The movement of wage levels is determined by the magnitude of working population among this industrial reserve army. Further improvement in technology leads to even more increase of surplus labor and unemployment, which leads to deterioration of the standard of living of the worker class even more. The capitalist society further exploits the labor class, and this cycle continues. The birth and the death rates, as well as the size of family in turn, have inverse correlation with the level of wages. Such a class of workers, which is more prone to become a part of reserve army or surplus population, shall have lower wage level and hence high birth and death rates. The population growth can serve the interests of capitalists in two ways. Firstly, an increasing population provides capitalists with a larger pool of labor from which they can extract surplus value. As the number of workers grow, competition for job intensifies, leading to a decrease in wages, longer working hours, and deteriorating working conditions. This surplus labor enables capitalists to generate more profits, as they can lower their labor costs by paying workers less than the value they produce. Hence, population growth in a capitalist society helps maintain a steady supply of cheap labor, resulting in increased profit and consolidation of capitalist power. Secondly, population growth serves as a means to stabilize the system by ensuring a continuous supply of consumers. Marx argued that under capitalism, the working class is deprived of the full value of their labor, leading to a low standard of living. However, capitalists need this exploited class to purchase the goods produced by capitalism to sustain demand and drive economic growth. Consequently, an expanding population ensures a constant stream of consumers, thereby preventing overproduction crises and maintaining capitalist profitability. Karl Marx in his theory of population tried to establish a relationship between capital accumulation, labor demand, surplus population, wage levels, standard of living, poverty, and rates of fertility and mortality, and growth of population. Thus, in the opinion of Marx, poverty and misery are not natural inevitabilities but unpleasant gift from capitalism. In particular, property that qualifies as primary means of production, such as mines, land, agricultural fields, orchards, factories, mills, etc., cannot be permitted to be owned privately. These resources should be owned by the community at large if the rapid growth of population is to be checked and poverty and miseries are to be eliminated from the society. Marx had full faith in the ability of communist method of production to give full employment and a good living to all able-bodied workers, regardless of the rate of increase in their income. This theory of Marx, however, has been criticized on several accounts. The faith and religion of the population has, however, not been taken into consideration by Marx in his postulate. There are numerous affluent ethnic and religious groups in both the developed and developing countries in which the rate of birth is significantly high. Marx overemphasized and considered private property as the main cause of all evils, including poverty, misery, unemployment, and fast growth of population. The social norms, educational level, technological advancements, and attitude towards family are all vital determinants of population. Thus, private poverty may not be blamed as the only factor for high population increase. The unprecedented growth of population in the world is not due to the lower wages, unemployment, and underemployment, but is mainly due to extension in the medical facilities and healthcare services, which has substantially reduced the death rates without arresting the birth rates.